People, it's been a while since I made one of these clips, basically because I prefer to make them of something interesting really, but just to sum up my trip so far, I'm now 6 days on the trip from Beijing to Xian, where I'm going to go to the Terracotta Army is the plan. I'm feeling a little bit rugged by now and a little bit worn out, and yeah, looking forward to getting there. It's about just over 1,000 kilometers to there, so I estimate I've probably got about another 4 days to go before I'll arrive down there. I'm going to have a brief stop off in Xian to meet up with a guy that I met across the border, Michael, who invited me to stay with him and his family for a night, so that will be nice, break in between. Other than that, it's been camping all the way through. This is probably the last of the long legs that I plan to do. From here on, I'm going to try and do shorter trips rather than these sort of 1,000-kilometer journeys. Camping, well, I've been camping along the way here. It's not so easy in China as it has been, say, Russia or Mongolia. A lot of the land's heavily farmed or very close to the roadside if you find somewhere. So a couple of nights out from Beijing, it was particularly difficult because it's mainly city and sort of heavily urban areas. The place where I stayed the next couple of nights was up in the mountains, which wasn't so bad. It was kind of, at least I found somewhere. I ended up staying on sort of farm sites. One night was even in more or less, I was staying in a cabbage patch. But the farmers don't seem to mind too much. Last night I found myself in an orchard. The night before that, I think I remember staying at another, I think it was a grave site. And tonight I found myself once again in camping out in a graveyard. But they actually make for good camping. They're quite sort of flat, nice areas, normally off the roadside. Nobody bugs you, and certainly the dead people aren't going to bother you. So it's actually quite a convenient place to stay. So yeah, kind of making do where I can at the moment. But I am looking forward to getting to Xian and finally having a decent shower and a clean up and possibly even a shave at this point. We won't get too rash just yet. We'll see what happens. Alright folks, there's the update so far. Talk soon.